So dials are in place. Biggs is up first, and Biggs is doing a soft bank to the right 1. He has bumped into Andrew, but removes his stress token. He just can't perform no actions. Andrew is up next, and he is doing a soft bank to the 2 left, while Kavil is doing a soft bank to the 1 left. Andrew moved to there and used his focus for his action, but as Kavil moved in, he bumped straight into Andrew and so doesn't get to perform any actions. Luke is last, and he is going to soft bank to the 1 left. So Luke has moved to there. He has bumped into Kavil, so can't perform any actions, but since it was a green remover, he removes his stress and also gains 1 shield back. He's now back up to 2 shields. So Luke is shooting first. He can't shoot at Kavil, so he's going to be shooting at Andrew. He's at range 1, so he gets 4 attack dice. He rolls 2 hits and a critical. Andrew gets 2 evade dice for range 1. He rolls 2 evades, so 1 shot goes through and removes 1 shield from Andrew. So Andrew is lost 1 shield. He's now down to 1 shield left. Kavil can't shoot because he can't use his blaster turret. He has no focus token, and also he can't hit Luke. So Andrew is going to be shooting next. He's going to be shooting at Luke. He has 3 attacks for range 1. He gets a focus and 2 blanks. Luke gets 2 evade dice. He has a blank and evade. Andrew will use his focus to turn that into an attack, but no shots go through. So Biggs is shooting next. He's going to be shooting at Andrew. He has 3 attack dice for range 2. He has a hit, a critical and a focus. Andrew gets 2 evade dice, and Andrew rolls 2 evades. So this is how the game looks at the end of that round, and all the damage that was taken that round was Andrew lost 1 shield. So it's on to another round, and Biggs is up first. He's going to be doing a soft bank to the 1 right. That takes him to there, and for his action he is target locking Kavil. Next up is Andrew and Kavil. Andrew is doing a 3k turn, and Kavil is doing a forwards 2. So Kavil moves to there and focuses for his action, while Andrew moves to there and is stressed. Luke, though, was at last, does a hard bank 2 to the right. So Luke has moved through the asteroid, so he cannot perform any actions, and he takes a test. He rolls a hit, so suffers 1 damage and has lost 1 shield to the asteroid. Luke would shoot first, but he isn't in line of sight of anything, so it passes on to Andrew, who shoots at Luke at range 1. He gets 3 attack dice. He rolls a blank, a focus and a critical. Luke gets 2 evade dice for range 1, and he rolls 1 evade, so no damage is taken. Kavil is up next, and he's going to be shooting at Biggs. He's at range 1 outside his firing arc. Kavil is expending his focus token to use a blaster turret. He gets 3 attacks for the blaster turret, 1 for Kavil's ability, so he gets 4 attack dice. he rolls 1 hit. Biggs gets 2 evade dice, and he gets 2 blanks, so 1 shot goes through. So Biggs suffers 1 damage and is down to 2 hull points. So Biggs is shooting last. He is shooting at Kavil at range 1. Biggs gets 4 attack dice. He rolls a critical, a hit, a blank and a focus. He's going to expend his target lock, re-roll these 2 dice, but it is 2 blanks. Kavil gets 1 evade dice and rolls 1 evade, so the critical hit goes through. So the critical result is a minor hull breach. After executing a red manoeuvre, roll 1 attack dice. On a hit result, suffer 1 damage. So this is where everyone is at the end of the round. Luke suffered 1 damage and lost a shield. He has 1 shield remaining. Biggs suffered 1 hit and he has 2 hull remaining. And Kavil suffered 1 hit. He has 4 hull remaining. On to the next round. So we're into round 7 and Biggs is up next. He's going to do a hard 2 to the left. So Biggs moves to there, and for his action he's going to focus. Kavil is going to do a hard 2 to the left, and Andrew is going to do a soft bank to the 2. It's a green manoeuvre, so he loses his stress. So Andrew has bumped into Biggs. He cannot perform an action, but they can't shoot at each other. And Kavil has just moved to there and he's focusing for his action. Luke goes last, and he is going to be doing a 4k turn. That takes Luke to there, and for his action he's going to be target locking Andrew. He has just narrowly avoided the asteroid. Luke is going to be shooting at Andrew at range 3. Luke gets 3 attack dice. He rolls a hit and 2 focuses. He's going to expend his target lock to re-roll these 2 dice. He gets 1 more hit and a focus. Andrew gets 3 evade dice at range 3. He has rolled 2 blanks and a focus. So Andrew loses his last shield and also takes 1 hit to the hull, so he has 1 hull remaining. So Andrew can't shoot, so it comes down to Kavil. Kavil is expending his focus token to use his blaster turret to shoot at Biggs, who's at range 2. He has 3 attack dice for the blaster turret, 1 more for Kavil's ability. And he rolls 3 focuses and a blank. So this is how the board looks at the end of that round. And damage taken, Andrew lost his last shield and is down to 1 hull after receiving 1 other damage. No other damage was taken, so it's on to the next round. So it is round 8 and Biggs is up first. He's doing a hard 2 to the right. That takes Biggs to there and he's going to focus for his action. Andrew goes next and he is doing a 3k turn, while Kavil is doing a soft bank to the 3 left. So Andrew is of course stressed and Kavil has focused. Luke moves last and Luke is just going 4 straight forwards. So Luke moves to there and for his action he's going to be target locking Andrew. So Luke shoots first. He's going to be shooting at Andrew at range 2. He gets 3 attack dice. He rolls 2 hits and a blank. He's going to expend his target lock, and he gets a focus instead. Andrew gets 2 evade dice, and he gets 2 evades, so no damage is taken. Andrew is shooting next. He's going to be shooting at Biggs at range 2. He gets 2 attack dice and scores 2 hits. Biggs gets 2 evade dice. He gets 1 evade and 1 focus. He's going to expend his focus token, and so he gets 2 evades. No damage is taken. So that's the end of the round. Kavil can't use his blaster turret at range 3, and so can't shoot at Biggs, and they're not in line of sight to one another. So it's the end of the round. No damage was taken that round. So that's it. And Biggs is going first. He's doing a soft bank right to the 1. He moves to there, and for his actions he's going to target lock Kavil. Andrew's up next, and he's going 1 forward, and Kavil will be soft banking to the left 3. So Andrew moves to there, and for his action he's going to target lock Biggs, while Kavil has moved to there and he's focusing. Luke is up last, and he's doing a soft bank to the left. So Luke has done a green manoeuvre, so with R2-D2 he gains another shield back. He now has 2 shields, but he flew through an asteroid, so that means he gets no actions, and has to roll on the table. He gets a focus, so no damage taken. So Luke shoots first, and he's going to be shooting at Andrew at range 1. They aren't touching. It was a nice manoeuvre. So Luke gets 4 attack dice, and seriously, Luke has rolled 3 blanks and a focus, so no damage is taken. So Andrew shoots back. He's going to be shooting at Biggs. He gets 2 attack dice for range 2. He rolls 2 hits. Biggs has 2 defense dice. He rolls 1 evade and a blank, so 1 shot goes through. So another shot goes through on Biggs, and he's now down to 1 hull point. So Kavil is up next to shoot, and he's going to be using his blaster turret at range 1. 3 attacks to the blaster, 4 for Kavil's ability. He rolls 3 hits and a focus. Biggs gets 2 defense dice. He rolls a focus and a blank, so all 3 hits go through. That removes the last hull off Biggs, and Biggs is removed from play. So that's the end of that round, and damage taken. Biggs has died from combined fire from Andrew Sherlock and Kavil. Luke, meanwhile, couldn't take out the last remaining hull on Andrew, so we go into the next round. And Andrew goes first. He's doing a 3k turn, while Kavil is doing a hard 2 to the left. So Andrew is of course stressed again, and Kavil uses a focus ability. Luke does a hard left 2, and for Luke's action he's target locking Andrew. So Luke is shooting at Andrew at range 1. He gets 4 attacks. He rolls 1 hit and a focus and 2 misses. He's going to expend that target lock to re-roll these 3. And he has now a hit, a critical, 2 hits and 1 critical. Andrew gets 2 evade dice. He rolls 1 evade, and so 2 shots have gone through. He had 1 hull remaining, so the 2 shots go through, and that's enough to remove Andrew from the game. So Kavil is shooting next. He expends his focus token to use the blaster turret, but Luke is just in line of sight, so Kavil doesn't get his extra ability. He only gets 3 attack dice. He rolls a focus, a critical and a hit. Luke gets 2 evade dice. He has 1 evade and a focus, and because of Luke's ability he can exchange a focus for an evade, so no damage is taken. So at the end of the round, this is how the battle looks. Kavil has 4 hull remaining. Luke has both his shields and 3 hull. And during that round, Luke managed to take out Andrew Sherlock. So it's on to the next round. So we're on to the next round, and it's Kavil to go first. He's going to do a soft bank to the 1 left. He's going to focus for his action, while Luke is going to do a 4k turn. That takes Luke to there, and of course he's stressed, but he's bearing down on Kavil. So Luke shoots at Kavil, and he's at range 1, so he gets 4 attack dice. He rolls 3 focuses and a critical. Kavil gets 1 evade dice, but it's a blank, so the critical goes through. The critical hit is weapons malfunction, reduce your primary weapon value by 1. So Kavil expends his focus token to shoot back at Luke with the blaster turret. 4 hits because of the blaster turret and Kavil's ability. He rolls 1 critical and 3 focus tokens. Luke gets 2 evade dice. He gets 1 evade, 1 focus. He can change that to an evade, so no damage is taken. So at the end of that round, this is how the game looks. And Kavil received 1 critical damage, so he's now down to 3 hull points. Kavil goes first, and he's just going 1 forward, while Luke is also just going 1 forwards. So Luke removes his stress because it was a green manoeuvre. He cannot go any more shields because with R2D2 he's already at 2. So for his action he target locks Kavil, and Kavil is of course going to focus. So of course Luke is shooting at range 1 with 4 dice. He rolls 3 hits and a blank. He's going to expend the target lock to roll this one. He of course rolls a focus, so 3 hits. Kavil gets 1 evade dice. He rolls a focus, but Kavil needs to expend the focus token to give himself a evade. So as only 2 hits go through, and Kavil is then left with 1 hull remaining. At the end of the last game round, Kavil can't shoot back at Luke because he used his focus token to stay alive. So the moves are pretty much the same. Luke has moved forward 1, Kavil moved forward 1, Kavil's focused, Luke's target locked. And basically, at the end of this round, if neither of them scores a hit, the team with the most damage loses the game. So that will be, of course, the most wanted team will lose the game. So Kavil is hoping that Luke misses his shots, even with the target lock, and he can shoot back and hit him at least once. But Luke is up first. He gets 4 hits, 4 shots. He rolls 2 criticals and a blank. He expends his target lock to re-roll the blank, but it's still a blank. Kavil, of course, gets 1 evade dice. He gets a blank, and so Kavil loses the game because he's removed from play. So it's the end of the game, and what a great match that was, coming right down to the wire in sudden death. But Luke and Biggs managed to pick up the victory there over the most wanted crew. And I hope to see you again next time for where Han will be taking on the most wanted crew. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment or subscribe if you enjoyed it and want to carry on watching the Battle League. This will be going on for a number of weeks. There are 12 games to go through. There are 10 remaining. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.